By the time you get to that bed, you like,
I'm tired.
You want to do what?
I'm tired.
I gave you dinner.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jen Rodriguez. Welcome back to another edition of Wind Down and Chill.
Yes,
I'm with my girl Keyonda.
Hey girl.
Hey boo.
What's going on?
So we just got done going out to dinner. We had the weirdest drink.
Yeah. From our past.
What was it called?
You know what? Something martini.
Something martini. They kind of poured something in it.
And it changed
the colors and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. But yeah.
That was...
It's not even giving what y'all said it was supposed to give. No, I wasted my money.
Interesting.
It was interesting. It was cuter than what it tastes like.
Yes.
Yeah.
You described it the perfect way. She said it tastes like 2008.
Yeah, you know, your past. It just came flying up through a drink.
It was cool. It was cool. But, you know, for me, we're back at the house, so we're just kind of chilling. And we had such good conversation at dinner.
We did.
That we were like, we got to go back.
Yes.
And talk about this some more. So I'm going to go ahead and share what I'm sipping on. I'm just something special. In my church cup. Listen, what had happened was, in the morning, last time I did my wind down and chill, I had lemon water, pepper, and a little honey.
The concoction was telling me I need to still do that.
Girl, it's so good. It's so good.
Yes.
But sometimes when I'm short on time, because I drink it at night, I'll use the leftover lemon and just leave it in the mug and put it in the freezer or in the fridge. Okay. And then I'll boil water in the morning and just put hot water in it all over again. So I kind of like reuse the lemon. Y'all tell me if that's like health violation of some sort. I don't know. But the lemon is still in here. A little bit of pepper is still in here. I didn't have any water. I didn't want to do just water. Okay. So I used my daughter's apple juice.
It's apple. That's why you asked about the apple juice.
It was fizzing when I opened it. So it was just like apple juice and a little lemon.
How does it taste?
It tastes fine. It tastes like apple juice.
Apple juice, pepper, and lemon?
The pepper ain't even... It's non-existent. I don't taste it. But listen, this is what I'm going to say. Disclaimer. I'm not going to come up with some weird thing to drink every time we do these wine down and chills. I have a fridge stock full of, wine and coolers and, coffee, like stuff, like normal stuff. Mm-hmm. Today was just one of those days. I ain't feel like making no coffee. It's like 11 o'clock.
It is, literally.
She's got to drive. But we just can hold this information.
I know.
We couldn't hold it. So let's go ahead real quick. Take a breath.
We're going
to take...
Okay. The air freshener
took a breath. Too. Air freshener took a breath.
Yes.
Congratulations, sis. You made it through another work day.
Yes.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. You got through your coworkers. You got through whatever you got through from the work day. It was a long day.
Yes. And it's a Friday.
And today's Friday for us. I don't know what day this is going to go. Probably Wednesday for you.
Yes.
Or whatever day you watch it. But it's Friday right now. So we're going to go ahead and just take a pause and take a sip. Yes. Whatever you're sipping on, take a sip. Take a breath. Girl.
Just go lie down and
there's that pepper. There it
is. See? How does it taste with the apple juice?
It was just a surprise. I still don't taste like anything. It's just a surprise. With that. So balance. So femininity. I remember it was in church that I heard my old pastor say, when you're, because I was single at the time, and it said a man doesn't want a bulldog, he wants a little poodle. He wants and I was like, first of all, why are we dogs?
Wait, that's all I'm looking at you like, he said,
why are we dogs?
He said,
but that's the way he described, I think he was using an analogy.
Yeah, okay.
And he was just saying, there are some women who are just overly harsh, like overly, masculine.
They can.
And most men, not all men, but most men, want someone who's in touch with their feminine side.
Yes.
Not that they're weak. Not that they aren't, not that they're undervalued or less than, but I think some men just want to feel needed and respected and to know that they bring some value to the relationship. Yes. Especially if they're dealing with their own insecurities. Now, that does not mean that you change who you are, but that doesn't mean you change who you are. But I do think that is worth kind of talking about because you and I are both, like, I've had, management positions, leadership positions in the artistic realm, and you are a salon business owner. Yes. So you're in a relationship right now.
I am.
How do you kind of turn off your management or ownership hat, that boss lady hat that you have on all day to make stuff happen? How do you take that off when you get home to kind of be,
oh, babe,
for your man? Not that you have to change who you are. You have to be something outside your personality. Yeah. But I do think that there's a feminine side that sometimes gets lost when you are a leader or a go-getter of a woman, like a boss. Like, how do you balance that?
First of all, I struggle with that. So I'm going to be so transparent. I struggle with that. I struggle with that for many reasons. One big reason is I am the only girl of 3 boys.
Oh, wow.
So I have 3 older brothers. I'm the baby girl. So I was a tomboy for a very long time. So even stepping into being like wearing my hat right now or wearing lipstick, like years ago, never. Wearing heels is a thing. Yeah. So it's tough to say the least because I'm a boss. Like I'm sassy. There's like this, little firecracker side of me. So I'm like, sometimes I just struggle from just like the firecracker, just sizzling out. And but you know what? My boyfriend, he's just so great with just trying to just allow me to be who I am.
I love that.
And I think that allows me to be like, I don't have to, and not that I don't have to do this, but it's like, okay, I know this is my personality. Let me just be me. Yeah. And just take off whatever hat it is, whether it's the sister or whatever, like, just be me. So I struggle.
I love what you said. Yeah. Like it's not just about getting in touch with your feminine side and, taking off one hat. Sometimes it's just being present. Yes. And I also like what you said too, because I think it could go both ways. I think that from a man's standpoint, and I'm not a man, so I can't speak for a man, but I can only imagine like if a man was working all day, especially the type of man that I like who are probably like leaders or like I've always like dated or been into people who were like in sales because there's a certain level of confidence you have to have. Yeah. You have to be able to get along with people really well. Yes, you do. You're great with your words, which might be a
might be a problem because they too slick.
You're a little too slick. You know how to sell. You know how to sell too much.
You have to sock my shit.
Yes.
Yes. Sip your pepper.
My little pepper juice. That was just pepper. I don't even know. But I think that women who want men like that, who are like leaders and kind of like the alpha male, when they have those types of jobs, it takes a lot of energy.
It does.
And it took me kind of being in that type of position to understand that sometimes you're with people all day. Like for me, I was a leader. I was developing my team. I was with clients. I was with people all day long. And when I came home, I really didn't have much left to give. I didn't want to talk. I was like, can I get like 5 minutes just to like decompress and not say nothing? Yeah. And I saw this one video. I don't know who was talking. I'll try to find it and maybe put it in here. But the lady was like, you go out to your job and you give your best to them. You give she's like, you give your best to them. You smile. You lie. Even when you're tired, you don't act tired. When you're mad, you don't act mad. You put on your best face for them. She's like, lie to me. Don't come home and give me the truth that you are bitter and you're tired and I get the worst of you. They get the best of you. Lie to me. Sometimes just allowing balance, allowing them to come home and just decompress for a second because it's their space too.
Absolutely. They had a hard day too.
Hard day. And it was, and yeah, you had a hard day if you were at home with the children all day, or maybe you worked and you had to pick up the kids. Like everybody's had a hard day. So I think people are fighting for their time, and it's like you're fighting for, well, I need this, well, I need that. And everybody wants to automatically step into their roles that they thought that they would have when they got together. I think you have to allow people that time and space to be themselves for a second. Yes. Whether it's, hey, go play a few games. Right. I got the kids. And then you take the kids, and I'll go take a nap, or whatever it is. And then we'll get together for dinner or whatever it is. And then after that, once the kids are asleep, we can really give our best. Then I can hear about your day. I think I made the mistake of, like, when they walk through the door, I want to hear about your day. I want to know what's going on. Like, you just want to step right into it. Yeah. And you already kind of spent your energy. You just need a second to regroup. Yeah, I think it relates to femininity because if you are with a partner or your spouse, them knowing you and allowing that space allows you to tap into who you are. I feel like a little bit more. I see what you mean. You get what I mean? I do. Because the pressure's not there. Yeah. The pressure's not there as soon as you walk in the house. Let me click on my heels. Let me just click on and just come in and just you know, turn it on like, okay, let me get sexy. When you know you're really tired, you're like, okay, I know when I get in this door he's gonna want this, so let me click it on and just, what do we want for dinner, babe? And then it's not fun. It's not, because you know by the time you get to that bed, you like, I'm tired. You want to do what? I'm tired. I gave you dinner. I clicked on my heels on the walk. You want more? I did a lot. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I mean, that's not my personal testimony, but I just, but I've heard that's how it is, and I think the pressure of that, if we just, like you said, just allow each other to just decompress for a second. Just be like, you know, hey, what's up? Just tell me what's up. Just, first of all, I would say that one thing that I wish I did more, too, that was a little more feminine, because again, I was coming from a really high volume or high pressure job, so I was looking for support. But I think sometimes giving it a little bit is helpful. Like giving a little bit that you have, even if it's just, hey babe, just hug. Let's just hug. Let's just hug it out real quick. Because it was a rough day. Hug, kiss. Yeah. All right, do you for a second. Yeah. Just do. But sometimes it's like, wait a minute, come back. Just hold me. Because out of all the talking that I've done, out of all the selling that I've done, I've been boss all day, whether you're man or woman. When you come home and you're able to like be held for a second, it's, see, even your smile is like, just like, ooh, just, you're my safe space. I'm okay. I'm home. I'm home. Like that's the type of environment that I want to create, you know, with, of course, it's down the line, but whoever. But just thinking about relationships, it should be your home. And I think sometimes you're both fighting for that when you should be giving it to each other. Yeah, because I'm still learning how to tap into it. And I think because, like I said before, I grew up with 3 older, you know, boys or men now. It's still a struggle. So here's my question. You kind of had almost a perfect situation where they were masculine enough to where you could be more feminine. Yes. Do you feel like it's a level of trust that you have that some women have with men, where maybe it's like, well, I can't be feminine because they're not doing enough. They're not working. They're not delivering. So I gotta step up. I gotta be the boss. I gotta make the decisions. Yeah. I gotta be the one because I don't trust this person to. I felt like that a season of my life with a previous relationship. Like, okay, since you're not gonna get it, let us step in and do what God has called me to be. Well, here's the thing. I feel like women, maybe since Eve, have been, maybe women have felt like, I have to be the one. Yeah, because we're going to get it done. Because we're going to get it done. I don't know. Men sometimes are very, from what I've heard from men, because I've had to ask, again, I'm not a man, I don't speak for them, but I've heard that they know how to compartmentalize things.
Yes.
And they're very like they're one wired thing. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Very methodical.
And then I'll do this. And it's very simple.
Very simple.
I love that.
Yeah.
But women have these different wires. Yeah. And they're...
Okay, while you're doing that, I can just do this.
They're doing the bomb while he's,
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe just some people's brains are just different than others.
Yeah.
And I think it's just letting people operate in the strengths that they have. Yes. But when it comes to tapping into femininity, I think the biggest thing I wanted to kind of say was that whether you're a boss or not,
yes,
to tap into that doesn't mean that you lose who you are. You're
please don't.
You're not that 50s like that princess that needs saving from the tower. It's not that. It's just kind of positioning. Oh, I just felt this. It's like positioning yourself. To serve in a different way.
Yes,
it's a position of servanthood.
Yes,
it's like a little reminder that I trust you with whatever it is that's happening.
Yes,
and that I'm here for you in the smallest, simple way. Yes. What's the role that I play in this person's life right now?
Yes, and that your shiro can still show up.
Yes, you can.
And your boss, the boss. Ism, I guess. The bossism. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
The bossism inside of you can still show up and not overpower his manhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to overshadow. And I think sometimes what I have learned is femininity is just as simple as just stepping into just a self-care regimen.
Oh, yeah. Taking care of yourself.
Just taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And like self-care, a part of the self-care regimen is, I'm going to stop tapping. A part of your self-care regimen is going to therapy.
Girl, getting rid of that trauma.
Getting rid of trauma. But I mean, not just the basic, hair, nails, lashes, all that. Like,
taking care of your mind.
Just that mind is a whole self-care, tapping into yourself and being more confident in self. But just doing that little bit can taking that appointment.
I think
that
strength.
Appointment.
Yes, I think strength is a huge part of femininity.
A huge part. Because that's when I think about it, before I would think of just like having these like nice, just fancy dresses, and you have to be this like wear nice hats and be bougie, but you can have all those things and just still be nasty on the inside and not really be bossy or not really be classy or not really have a self-worth about yourself, but you look good on the outside, but you're not really tapping into that.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to learn and redefine what that looks like for me.
Yeah. But I think, again, it's about servanthood. And I think that, like you said, it's about really servanthood for yourself. Showing up for the way you would want to show up for other people.
Yes.
You show up for your own self. You spend some time working out and, taking care of your physical body, going to therapy.
Yes.
Upkeep in your own way, whatever it is.
Drinking your water and minding your business.
That right there is a good start. Just drink your water, mind your business. That alone. Clink, clink to that.
Not for real.
Clink, clink. Right. So that's pretty much our video for today.
Yes.
We talked about balance, I know it was a little deep,
She was touching on some...
It was a little deep for a weekday. But, I think that balance is important.
It is.
In womanhood, balance is...
It's so important because we have so many roles, so many different hats.
We do. I hope you all enjoyed this rendition of Wind Down and Chill. It's been so much fun hanging out with you.
I know. I'm loving it. I'm glad we have reconnected. It's been years, you guys.
It's been years, and I am really, really excited. So definitely get familiar with this face because she's going to join me a lot more.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Yes, here in my little living room. Yes. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. Don't miss it. And then I will see you next time.
Yes.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
And I hope you drive safe.
Yes, thank you,
You got to get out of here.
No.
Sorry.